Hello and welcome to pmclounge.com. Today we are talking about organizational agility. Now, agile and agility are certain buzzwords that you keep hearing day in and day out in the project management industry today. But what exactly is organizational agility? Well, it by the name is clear that it means the agility of an organization, right? How agile is an organization? Now, before we delve deep into organizational agility, and we will understand this concept looking into two case studies. We should be clear here that agility is different from flexibility and adaptability. We are not talking about organizational adaptability or organizational flexibility, because there is a minor difference between these words and agility, right? Flexibility and adaptability are basically reactive approaches. Agility is a proactive approach. Agility is how organizations can anticipate, right? When we talk about organizational agility, we are basically talking about the power of those organizations to anticipate the changes that may come tomorrow and be agile and be, you know, good enough to bend and to adopt and to change themselves so that they are ready for the future. And so we are going to take a look into two examples, two case studies to understand this entire concept. So the first case study here is Kodak. You might all have heard about Kodak as a company around cameras, around rolls, right? The camera rolls, right? What happened? Where did it vanish? Let's talk about Kodak in detail. Now, Kodak was basically a camera company, right? Analog cameras to be precise. Today, all of us have a smartphone, everyone has a digital camera. When cameras weren't as common as they are today because of smartphones again, Kodak was one of the companies that came up with cameras, had analog cameras, had digital cameras later on. But did you know that one of the employees created digital camera for Kodak way earlier than digital cameras actually came into being? What did Kodak do? Kodak thought, okay, if digital cameras become popular, if they introduce digital cameras, what is going to happen to their camera rolls business, right? It was one of the major businesses of Kodak, the camera rolls or the camera films, right? So what they did was, although the employee could come up with the digital cameras, Kodak destroyed the digital camera and did not pursue the path of digital photography, right? Digital cameras. They did not. Eventually, what happened was that they went out of business. You see, the world that we are living in is changing and it's changing fast. If you cannot adapt or if you cannot be agile enough, the correct word should be organizational agility. The correct word here should be agility. If you cannot anticipate what the future is going to be like, you are definitely going to lose out and you are definitely going to go out of business. That was one of the examples of Kodak. Similar thing happened with Nokia, by the way, right? You're all aware of Symbian and Android and how Nokia didn't show their organizational agility and went out of business. Today, Kodak is in the business of real estate. They are nowhere to be seen when it comes to cameras, when it comes to films, specifically camera films and film rolls, right? They are out. The second case study that we are going to take up here is McDonald's, a company that is famous for fast food. Uh, a very, very popular, probably world's most popular fast food chain. How agile is McDonald's as an organization? Let's take a look into this case study. So, McDonald's is famous for their burgers, right? And what happens is they have a menu decided. You go to the McDonald's store, you order your burger, you take your delivery, and you leave as fast as possible because it is a fast food, right? It is a fast food restaurant, right? So they make sure that you get your food as fast as possible. Now, in one of the areas there where McDonald's served, they came up with an idea of having customers decide what they want to eat in their burger. So just like you go to Subway today and decide upon every single ingredient that goes in your sub, similar concept was adopted by McDonald's, and they came up with an idea of allowing their customers select what they want to have in as part of their burger. What happened was this defeated the entire purpose of fast food. Imagine asking for something and then waiting, let's say asking for a non-veg chicken burger and then waiting for the chef to prepare it in front of you, because this is the whole concept of letting the customers choose what they want to eat rather than serving them fastly whatever that you already have as part of your menu. So this was something that McDonald's came up with. But then what McDonald's did was, when they realized that this is defeating the entire purpose of their company being a fast food restaurant company, what they did was they backtracked. They came back to their original menu. And that is where organizational agility is the key. That's the key. That's how agile McDonald's is as an organization. So, organizational agility is all about being agile, not just changing with the times, but changing with the times and being able to come back to the original state as well if required. If the change that you have introduced, if it doesn't work, you should be agile enough to return to your original state. Moving back and forth is what organizational agility is all about, not just moving forth and adopting technologies, adopting changes. In case of McDonald's here, where they thought of moving from a fast food chain to a chain where they allow their customers to design their burgers, right? But they moved back on it. So moving both ways, back and forth, is what organizational agility is all about. Another example is Fujifilm, although we are not discussing Fujifilm in this video, but sure enough, you can go back and you can do your search on what happened to Fujifilm. Do you see Fujifilm around? Is this something that you have seen? Astalift is actually a cosmetics company which is owned by Fujifilm. Fujifilm owns a cosmetic company. A change of business model, totally change of business model, is what Fujifilm had to do because they couldn't be agile enough. The organizational agility was low. So times are changing. Companies are trying to make sure they are agile enough to make sure that they recognize that the change is coming, and organizational agility is the only thing that is going to help them stay ahead of their competition and win this race, win these times that we are living in, which are, of course, agile times. So that is all that we had in this video. Hope you liked this video. Do hit the like button if you did. Share this with others so that you can help spread the word of PMC Lounge. comment on this video, and subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. youtube.com/PMC Lounge. Check us out on our social media, facebook.com/PMC Lounge and twitter.com/PMC Lounge. As always, do check out the website pmclounge.com, your number one free resource for PMP and other project management certifications and project management industry information. If you have any questions if regarding organizational agility, regarding anything related to PMP or other project management certification, please feel free to comment and we'll definitely get back to you. Thank you.